Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? I hope you guys are doing really well. You are making the best use of this time, lockdown time at your home. You are at safe places. So, here is your lecture number 25 under NABARD Grade A 2020 revision series. So, this series has been brought to you by EduTap for the purpose of revision of the very important topics for phase 2. Okay, today in this lecture we are going to discuss some of the important questions from Kurukshetra magazine of January 2020. So next few lectures would be dedicated to the consecutive Kurukshetra magazines only. So we have picked up some very important questions from Jan 2020. Okay. And yes, before proceeding the lecture, please ignore if you find any kind of disturbance in the background, because I want to tell you very humbly that this video is being recorded from our homes. We are not working from office because of the current situation going on in the country. So please cooperate with us, guys. Okay, stay safe and study well. So boosting you up with our previous results. 2019 we had brilliant results, NABARD grade A as well as NABARD grade B. You can see here so many good selections, good number of selections for NABARD as well as RBI. Then for 2018, similarly, all three examinations, NABARD grade A, SEBI grade A, RBI grade B, we had brilliant results with us. Okay, and yes, another very important thing, we are running 50% off on the NABARD courses. So if you are new here, you have not subscribed to our course, please visit our website and use this coupon code to avail the discount. Okay. So shall I start with the lecture now? So very important questions have been picked up from Kurukshetra magazine. So the question is, which of the following statements is incorrect regarding the key targets of the National Health Policy 2017? So 5 targets are given here. You have to find the incorrect target. It aims to increase the health expenditure of the government from 1.15% to 2.5% of the GDP by 2025. Reduced TFR, that is total fertility rate, to 2.1 at national and subnational level by 2025. Then reduce under 5 children mortality to 23 by 2025 and MMR to 100 by 2020. Reduce IMR, that is infant mortality rate, to 28 by 2019, or to reduce neonatal mortality to 20 and birth rate to single digit by 2025. Now you see, this is a question asked from Kurukshetra, but this is anyhow a very important policy. So relating to health particularly, these targets you must be aware about. So this is what we want to tell you through this lecture, that even while reading Kurukshetra or Yojana magazine, you have to relate the schemes, the topics given in that particular magazine. You have to relate them to the syllabus of the examination. Okay, you do not need to just grasp everything. You just need to see that what is relevant. Okay, this is one of the most important things. So the answer here is statement 5. It is not correct regarding key targets. Rest all are the targets. So please keep in mind, very important target is to health expenditure to be increased from 1.15 to 2.5% of the GDP by 2025. So the figures given here, 2.5%, year 2025, these are very important. Okay, total fertility rate is to be 2.1 at national and subnational level by 2025. Subnational is the regional level, right? And under 5 children mortality rate to be reduced to 23 and MMR to 100 by 2020 and IMR to 28 by 2019. So this was the target for 2019. We will get the report further where we'll see has it been achieved or not. Okay, so option 5 is not the correct answer. You see, 8 targets are there, which we have seen that first one already was given in the statements. Second is to increase the life expectancy at birth from 67.5 to 70 by the year 2025. So life expectancy at birth is currently 67.5. So we want to increase it to 70. TFR was also there in the statement given. Then even option 4, statement 4 was there. So that means this is also right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Four more. IMR to 28, this also we have seen. Then neonatal mortality to 16 and birth rate to single digit by 2025. So here neonatal mortality was 20, it's not 20. And this becomes a typical question because the figures are exact, okay? You cannot just mark the answer if you do not know the figures. Then to reduce the prevalence of blindness to 0.25 and disease burden by 1/3 from the current levels. A target year is for most of them, the target year is 2025. And last is to reduce premature mortality from cardiovascular disease, diabetes or chronic respiratory disease and cancer by 25% by 2025. So National Health Policy 2017 is in itself important and the targets are here in front of you. Taking you to the next question. Which of the following scheme or schemes have been subsumed to form Ayushman Bharat National Health Protection Scheme? So Ayushman Bharat is again not a new scheme. Mostly in the Kurukshetra magazine you see the discussion about the schemes which are already going on, right? So that is what is here. You have to tell that which of the following schemes has been subsumed to form Ayushman Bharat. Is it Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana, Senior Citizen Health Insurance Scheme, Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana? Both 1 and 2 have been subsumed, or do you think 1, 2, 3, all these three schemes have been subsumed to form Ayushman Bharat National Health Protection Scheme? The answer is both 1 and 2. So Rashtriya RSBY and Senior Citizen Health Insurance Scheme, these two have been subsumed. Okay, Swasthya Suraksha Yojana is still working. So these two were subsumed. Basically, Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana insurance scheme for health and one for senior citizens. These two were clubbed together under Ayushman Bharat. Okay. A question is again related to Ayushman Bharat only. Ayushman Bharat National Health Protection Scheme was launched in which of the following years? This is again very important. Launch year of the scheme, target of the scheme, features of the scheme, ministry under which it operates. These are the dimensions you cannot miss while reading the schemes document or covering schemes. Okay. So here are 5 options: 2015, 17, 16, 19 or 18. Ayushman Bharat was launched in the year 2018. Option 5 is the correct answer and this you should have known. Next is related to Mission Indradhanush. Yes, this was a news again and it has been rightly discussed in Kurukshetra. So Mission Indradhanush is a government scheme where children up to the age of 2 years are covered under the immunization to protect them against diseases. Which one of the following diseases not covered under the program? See, as you can see that this Kurukshetra from January is based on, most of the things are based on health only. So this is again Mission Indradhanush. Okay. Options are hepatitis B, tuberculosis, polio, tetanus or rheumatoid or arthritis. So what would be the answer here? It's option 5, rheumatoid arthritis. So this is not covered under the program Mission Indradhanush. Okay. Taking you to Mission Indradhanush itself. See, Kurukshetra magazine of January was based on health. So it was all about health and nutrition. That is why you are seeing all the questions from this particular area. So up to 2 years of age, children are covered under immunization to protect them against 12 diseases which are given here. Guys, note down that earlier in the Mission Indradhanush, when it was launched, there were 7 diseases. So the ambit of the disease has been increased and now it is 12 and not 7. Okay, it has been confirmed because you guys get confused that is it 7 or 12. It's 12. So here the diseases are given: TB, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, polio, hepatitis B, then pneumonia and meningitis due to Haemophilus influenza type B, measles, rubella, Japanese encephalitis and rotavirus diarrhea. So these are the 12 diseases against which children are immune. Children up to the age of 2 years are made immune through vaccination under Mission Indradhanush. Moving to next scheme, which of the following is or are the objectives of Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana? See, we are covering schemes also, right? So now you know the relevance of schemes. So objective you have to identify of PMMY. MVY, to provide partial compensation for the wage loss in terms of cash incentives so that women can take adequate rest before and after the delivery of the first living child. Second is to provide cash incentive of rupees 5,000 in 3 installments that would lead to improved health seeking behavior among pregnant women and lactating mothers. Third is to provide nutritional support to women below poverty line and make them anemia free. Only 1 and 2 and only 2 and 3. So objective of Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana is option 1 and 2. Statement 1 and 2, which makes the answer as option 4. So Matra Vandana Yojana, as from the name itself you can see, it's related to mothers. So basically to provide the compensation of the wage loss for the women who are delivering the children so that they can take rest before and after the deliveries. And second is to provide cash incentive in 3 installments so that it leads to improvement of their health. So option 1 and 2, these are right. You can see here that 1 and 2 are correct, and it says all women irrespective of their financial status are covered under the scheme. Okay, not the women below poverty line, rather all the women are to be covered under Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana. Those who come forward and get themselves registered would be given, obviously. So enrollment, you can say if you are registered under the scheme, you will be given financial help irrespective of the status. So it is a very appreciable scheme and a very important scheme also. Okay. Okay, next question again from Kurukshetra, health and nutrition. TB Harega, Desh Jeetega campaign includes 3 strong pillars. Which one of the following is not one of its pillars? So tuberculosis, India has the highest TB patients in the world. Okay, so TB Harega Desh Jeetega campaign was launched with 3 strong pillars. So you have to tell which one of the following given is not the pillar. Clinical approach, public health component, active community participation, or patient's isolation, or all of the above. So let's see the answer. Patient's isolation. So it is not under it is not one of the pillars of this campaign of TB Harega Desh Jeetega. The 3 pillars are clinical approach, public health component, and active community participation. So that's quite important, and it was in the news particularly in 2019, this campaign, TB Harega campaign. Okay, next is this is question 7. So how much amount has been provided to patients per month under Nikshay Poshan Abhiyan DBT program, direct benefit transfer? So this Nikshay Poshan Abhiyan, rupees 500 is given to the patients per month, and this Nikshay Poshan Abhiyan is related to TB patients again, in which they are given nutritional support, and for this nutritional support rupees 500 is provided to them by the government. Okay, so TB Harega Desh Jeetega we have seen. Nikshay is also related to TB only. Okay, last question. The UN General Assembly has declared 2016 to 2025 as a decade of action on which of the following topics? So action against what? Water supply and sanitation, sustainable tourism development, ecosystem restoration, eradication of diseases, or last is nutrition. So UNGA has said 2016-2025 decade is dedicated to nutrition. So it's a decade on the action on nutrition. Acha, year 2020 has been dedicated to nurses and midwives. So that you must know, because especially the health pandemic, the situation the world is facing, so that becomes important. So nutrition is the decade. So in 2016 this decade was announced. The decade was dedicated to the action on nutrition, and this decade initiative offers a unique opportunity to all the countries and stakeholders to unite around a common framework so that they can coordinate and work upon on the nutrition action. So that is it, guys. Very important questions. As I said, a few coming up. Tomorrow's lecture would be dedicated to ARD static topic that would be taken by Yukti ma'am. Rest in the coming week we'll be discussing questions related. 2 to 3 lectures would be dedicated to Kurukshetra only. From January we have picked because as we say that previous 6 months current affairs are important. So Kurukshetra from previous 6 months would be important for your phase 2. So that's it. I am winding up the lecture, guys. For any query, please drop a mail at hello@edutab.co.in. Also, you can give us a call at this number 8146207241. So wishing you all a very happy learning, wishing you all a very happy stay, and you have to be safe and utilize your time, guys. So that's it. Signing off and see you soon.